Valley musician J.D. Eicher, he's no stranger to success as he's toured the country opening for well-known acts such as Coldplay, Maroon 5, and several others. But it's his newest project with New York Times best-selling author Nicholas Sparks that has J.D. excited about his biggest opportunity yet.
We'll find our way two by two, two by two.
2x2 is the title of Valley native J.D. Eicher's newest single for a very exciting project. It's a song for a soundtrack of New York Times best-selling author Nicholas Sparks' newest novel of the same title. That's right, it's a soundtrack for a book.
My career's been good in that I've been able to adapt my stories to different mediums, whether, for instance, film, and I've got television or Broadway in the works, things like that. But we said, all right, well, is it possible to adapt, let's say, the emotion of the story and the theme of the story into music? And so we worked with some of the people who'd done the soundtracks for our film, and they kind of willowed this list of writers down, and we came up with J.D. Eicher.
It ain't easy in a world this crazy.
This will be Eicher's biggest opportunity yet. And if you're wondering how exactly he got on Nicholas Sparks' radar, well, it's all thanks to a distributor at his record label secretly adding him to the pool of musicians that Sparks would listen to.
I didn't even know that I was in the running for this, really, and then I got a call out of the blue from my manager, and you know, he said, you know, have you heard of Nicholas Sparks? He wants you to write a song for him, which I was just, I actually didn't really believe him when I first heard it, but it took a little time for me to warm up to the whole reality of it.
As reality set in, the words just came naturally to Eicher as his rough draft turned into a final copy. The chorus reinforces the book's major theme of going through life with someone you love.
When we're faced with the struggles or even the joys of life, it's best to have someone by your side. And so it's really a story about Russ and how he makes it through a very challenging year of his life in a series of 2x2s. It's him and his mother, him and his father, him and his sister, him and his daughter, him and his friend.
If I had been alone, I know I never would have made it through. Ooh, we are meant to walk this world one by one. You taught me how to lift somebody up. We'll find our way two by two.
The 2x2 soundtrack is available to download for free on the website 2x2music.com. The soundtrack features 4 songs, all written and recorded by J.D. Eicher. He says it's a miracle how this opportunity all came together as his wife is pregnant with their first child.
I was learning about the story on the phone with Nicholas, and I had read the brief, and it's about a father and his daughter, and we had found out we're going to have a girl. So he, at the end of the call, he said something along the lines of, you know, do you think this is something you could be inspired to write about? And I was like, this is the time in my life to write this song.
Congratulations to J.D. on his success with this new song and his growing family. Now, as many of you know, Sparks' books, they've turned into films. The Notebook, like we said, A Walk to Remember, and really 11 others to be exact. So folks have been asking if 2x2 will be his next movie. Well, you're going to have to tune in tomorrow morning as the second half of my exclusive interview with Nicholas Sparks will air.